She moved in quiet after he passed. 3 years gone, snow on the grass. I saw her struggle with the gate one morn, so I fixed the latch, didn't say much, just stayed till it was morn. She brought me soup when I had that cold. No words, just said it by the old wood stove, then left with a nod and a smile. But that small act made my heart stay a while. We ain't rushing, we ain't trying to hide, just two souls healing side by side. She brings me pie, cut her wood, talk about nothing like the weather or food. But in the silence, something true is growing slow, like morning dew, not like fire, not like flame, but like a quiet, steady rain, one step at a time, one step at a time. We sit some nights on her porch swing, watch the fireflies dance and sing. She hums a hymn, I tap my boot, and I forget I ever lost my route. Her boy lives far, mine moved away, but we've got now, and that's okay. She said love don't come just once, you know. Sometimes it waits for the right tomorrow. We ain't rushing, we ain't scared to stay, just taking love one day at a day. She calls me neighbor, I call her Jean, but the way she looks at me says more than a name. And if we hold hands when the stars climb high, it's not too fast, it's just goodbye to loneliness, to the years we lost. We're counting gains, not the cost, one step at a time, one step at a time. They said you're too old to start again, but love don't care about when. It grows in silence, in shared routine, in coffee, in chores, and what love means. We ain't rushing, we ain't pretend, just two hearts that can mend. And if we walk down that dusty lane, hand in hand, through joy and pain. Let the world talk, let time just fly. We're not in a hurry, we're just alive. One step at a time. One step at a time. With you, Gene. With you.
We're 16s, you're new in town. Hair like honey, feet not touching the ground. You didn't know dirt roads or the sound of a crow, but you smiled at the roost too, like I loved him. I showed you the creek, the barn, the sky, and you taught me to read poems I never knew why. Then one June night, beneath the old tree, you said, stay with me, and you gave me your knee. So we swung on that rope, slow and low, swore we'd love through rain or snow. You said no matter where you go, I'll be right here when the blossom blows.
No ring, no church, no written vow, just us that swing and the here and now.
And if time could stop, I'd make it be right there under the apple tree. They sent me off in '62. Said, son, come back if you come back soon. I wrote you every week till the mail ran thin, and the war stole the days, and the silence came in.
I came home slow with a limp and a scar. Knocked on your door, but you weren't where you are.
The neighbor said she waited years, then moved to the city and dried her tears. So I swung on that rope all alone, whispered your name to the wind and stone. You said you'd wait beneath the bloom, but the world took you and left me in gloom.
Still I believe in your promise to me
thee. I kept your letters, your photo, your name, and I came back today to the same old lane. So we swung on that rope slow and low, two old hearts beating just like before. You said I waited all my life through, and I held you close like I promised to.
No need for words, no need to be
anywhere else, just you and me. Back where it started, wild and free, right here under the apple tree. Under the apple tree, where love began and never left, just waited. I lost my brother in '93. Truck flipped in Iowa, never came home free. Now I say his name at every state line. Waylon, I'm passing through, you're still on my mind. I carry his photo on the dash real clean, and a Bible beside it, well worn and thin. When the storm gets loud and the tires hum low, I feel him right here, like he's driving me home. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts in a sky so divine. No boss, no lease, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my bones feel the cold, but I'd freeze out here before living in gold. So if you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling, I'm exactly where I look. They say retire, boy, take it slow, but stillness hurts more than the snow. The road's my church, the wheel's my prayer, and freedom's the only home I can bear. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, but I've lived more than most in this old rig of mine. When I'm gone, just let the engine run and play Hank on the tape till the rising sun. And if you're out there riding through the blue, say long haul loop, I saw your light and I knew. Breaker, breaker, this is long haul loop, signing off with love and clear skies over you.
We didn't go to no city hall, didn't wear white, didn't spend it all. Just two old souls in Sunday best, with shaky hands and our hearts still blessed. The kids brought chairs from every home, laid them in rows round the apple stone. Sarah played I'll Fly Away on the porch piano, and the wind carried every word like a halo. So we said I do right here in the backyard, under the oak where the sunlight's so scarred by time and seasons, by love and by laws, but still strong enough to hold us across. No judge, no crowd, just the ones we hold dear, with a pie on the table and a prayer in the air. And if heaven looked down, I know what it said: they've earned this joy after all that they've bled. Billy read the words from Mama's old book, voice cracked once like he couldn't look, but he smiled through, said, Dad, it's right. She's been your light since the stars took Mom from sight. Jean wore wildflowers in her hair, gray as the dawn, but radiant there. She said, I ain't young, but I'm yours tonight, and every morning for as long as life. So we said, I do right here in the backyard. No need for rings on a hand so scarred, just love that waited, love that stayed through every storm that time had made. The neighbors clapped, the fiddle played slow, and the crickets sang like they knew, you know, that some loves don't start with a spark or a flame. They just rise again and stay the same. We don't need years, just one more spring, one more harvest, one more thing to grow old slow, hand in hand on this good earth and this holy land.
So we said I do right here in the backyard. No need for show, no need for guard. Just grace and grit and a love that grew like corn in July, strong and true. Now the lanterns glow, the stars come out, and we dance barefoot without a doubt. And if we're slow, well, that's just fine. We've got the rest of forever, one step at a time. Right here in the backyard with Eugene, with all of you. Thank you for being here. Monday morning, she's out in the mud, chasing chickens, fixing the plow with blood on her hands from the thorn and the wire. But she laughs like it's part of the choir. She milks the cow, feeds the hog, sings to the corn like it knows the gods. Then Friday comes, she washes her face, puts on her dress, and I see my place. 'Cause she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a top and break the roots. Fiddle screams, the floor starts to shake, and the whole room says that's a one fine make. She don't need a ballroom, a chandelier, just a beat, a grin, and a man who's sincere. And me holding on, trying not to fall. Every time she dances, she owns it all. We danced first time in her tractor shed, rain pouring down, not a soul in sight, dead. I said no music, she said we got rain, so we waltzed to the thunder, no shame, no pain. Now 50 years gone and her hair's turned gray, but she kicks off her shoes and says let's have a day. And when that old fiddle starts to cry, she's 16 again, and so am I. So she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a whirlwind, light up the roots. Fiddle screams, the neighbors all shout, she's still got it, no doubt, no doubt. She don't need a stage, she don't need a crown, just a man who loves her in this little town. And when the band plays and the stars come out, she owns the floor without a doubt. They say love fades, well they ain't seen my girl in that dress, dancing wild and keen. She's my heart, my laugh, my rhyme, the best thing I ever did was marry that wife. Yeah, she can two-step in rubber boots, kick up the dust and make the room salute. Fiddle's on fire, the bass is low, and she's dancing like she don't know that she's old, that she's tired, that time's run fast. She's just my girl in that moment in class. She can two-step in rubber boots. Lord, I love that woman. Yeehaw. Play it again, fiddle boy. I was 17, grease on my hands, fixing my daddy's truck on a Friday night stand. Then she walked in a blue gingham dress, hair like honey, I could hardly confess. She said, "Can I ride?" I said, "Only if you stay." We drove down the gravel where the fireflies play, a radio crackling a Hank Williams tune, and I fell in love beneath that June moon. Oh, I was sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, with a smile that could heal and a heart without end. We two-stepped barefoot on the old wooden floor, laughed at the preacher knocking on the door. No diamond ring, no big wedding band, just me and that girl. And the Lord understand. We'd meet at the diner, share one piece of pie, talk about babies and where we might buy a little white house by the red barn lane, with a porch swing creaking in the sweet summer rain. Her daddy said, "Boy, you got nothing to give," but I had my hands and the love that I live. Now 30 years gone, she still holds my hand, and we dance in the kitchen like we planned. Oh, I was sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend. Now she's my wife and my best, truest friend. We've weathered the storms, we've paid every cost, but I'd choose her again, no matter the loss. Still sweet on that girl with the gingham dress, and I always will be. I must confess, the world's gotten loud, but we keep it slow. Same old song, same love we know. And when I'm gone, let 'em say of me, he loved one woman faithfully. Yeah, I'm still sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, with the silver in her hair and the light without end. We'll dance in heaven just like we did, to a crackling radio and a Hank Williams hymn. No grand goodbye, just a soft see you soon. Me and that girl beneath the harvest moon. Sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, and I always will be, till the very end. He remembers the back-breaking work, long night mass, answer the land's call. Every rose, I'm quite see the wonders, back to back, it is. He remembers back bite, the better over this. The long ladder might and my cush. We remember back to Grant, we see the letters by line and a line. He took me these bad ways and bad old man don't know, but I like life with life is on. He'll be robbers that great traders out of full of whacked Ernest ruin. He wore a hazmat dress. We'd gather at dusk when the work was done, share a dip of tobacco and talk of the sun. Old man Jenkins would play his beat-up guitar, and we'd sing old songs beneath one bright star. The kids all left for the city's bright light. Said, "Pa, this land won't feed us right." I didn't blame them, just nodded my head while the tears in my eyes stayed warm and red. Yeah, the cotton stopped growing when the times turned cold, when the rich got richer and the poor got sold. No more bales stacked high in the harvest moon, just silence and weeds and a long gone tune. And the house stands empty, the well's running low. I still feel the ache when the cotton stopped growing. I reckon progress has its place and name, but it don't know my daddy's first and last name. It don't know the sweat, the prayers and the roll, the pride and the harvest. No one else would know. Now the cotton stopped growing, and so did I. Just a shadow on the porch as the years drift by. But if heaven's a place with a fence and a plow, I'll be back in the field with my face to the vow. And the Lord will say, "Son, you kept on sowing." When the cotton stopped growing, but my heart kept growing. When the cotton stopped growing, I stayed. I stayed. I knew her voice before I turned around. Like a song I thought time had drowned, she stood there slow with a cane in her hand, and the years all fell like grains of sand. That bench is cracked, the paint's long gone, but the willow still sways where we carved our names on. She said, "You still wear that old brown hat?" I said, "Only 'cause you said I look like that." 50 years gone, and the world moved fast, but here we are like the first time we passed. No need for words, no need to explain, just two old hearts beating the same. She sat down slow, I took her hand, back at the start where we began, on the bench by the creek where we said forever, just you and me. They sent me off in '54, said don't come back, there's war, there's war. I wrote you letters, but none got through, and when I came home you'd moved with your kin to New. I waited 10 years, then let it be. Figured you found your own destiny, but I never married, never could see another woman who looked like thee. 50 years gone, and the world moved fast, but here we are like the first time we passed. No need for vows, no need for rings, just the love that never takes wings. She smiled that smile, the one I knew, and I felt 16 all over you, on the bench by the creek where the willow still speaks of me and you. Time stole our hair, it stole our youth, but it never touched the truth that some loves don't fade, don't bend, don't break, they just wait for the heart to wait. 50 years gone, but the love stayed true, and here we are with nothing to do but sit hand in hand, watch the water glide, and feel that old sweet quiet pride. So if we die here side by side, let them say we came to where we belong, on the bench by the creek
too long to let go. The bench by the creek still holds us, still knows our name.
Ain't got a house, but I got this old rig and a heart full of songs the radio can't sing. Met a waitress in Tulsa with coffee and grace. Slept in this cab with a smile on my face. She said, "You're too free." I said, "You're too kind." Now she's in my dreams every time I unwind. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts in a sky so divine. No boss, no lease, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my hair's turned gray, but I'm still rolling free. Ain't that the way? If you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling. I'm exactly where I look. I lost my brother in truck flipped and Iowa never came home free. Now I say his name at every state line. Waylon, I'm passing through, you're still on my mind. I carry his photo on the dash real clean, and a Bible beside it well worn and thin. When the storm gets loud and the tires hum low, I feel him right here, like he's driving me home. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts in a sky so divine. No boss, no leash, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my bones feel the cold, but I'd freeze out here before living in gold. So if you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling. I'm exactly where I look. They say retire, boy, take it slow, but stillness hurts more than the snow. The road's my church, the wheel's my prayer, and freedom's the only home I can bear. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, but I've lived more than most in this old rig of mine. When I'm gone, just let the engine run and play Hank on the tape till the rising sun. And if you're out there riding through the blue, say long haul Luke, I saw your light and I knew. Breaker, breaker, this is long haul Luke, signing off with love and clear skies over you.
wake up slow and the rooster don't care. Buckle my belt, say a prayer to the air. Coffee's black, boots are cracked, dog's name's Blue, and he's got no back. That old Ford's sitting where the gravel ends, paint's peeling off like a sunburned friend. It rattles, it shakes, it coughs through the gears, but it's never left me stuck in the years. I'm just a cowboy with a creaky old truck, a dog with one leg and a pocket full of luck. I don't own much, but I owe even less, and I sleep like a baby on a hay string mess. No fancy house, no city view, just a wide open sky and boots that knew the dirt, the wind, the long haul through. Yeah, I'm just a cowboy, and I'm happy like that. I wave at folks in pickups twice new. They honk and speed, I wave right through. Ain't in a rush, got no boss to please, just the cattle, the fence, and the evening breeze. Met a girl once in a diner in Dodge. She said, "You're too quiet." I said, "You're too large." We laughed, shared pie. She left with a smile, and I still think of her once in a while. I'm just a cowboy with a creaky old truck, a dog with one leg and a pocket full of luck. I don't chase riches, I don't chase fame, just a cool creek, a good horse, and a name that folks say kind when they call it out. No need for more, no need to doubt, just sun, dirt, and a faithful round. Yeah, I'm just a cowboy, and I'm happy like that. The world's got folks with silver and suits, but they ain't seen the dawn on these open roofs. I may be poor in the way they see, but rich in the things that set a man free. I'm just a cowboy with a creaky old truck, a heart full of quiet, and a dog named Luck. When I'm gone, just lay me down where the prairie grass waves and the hawks make sound. No fancy stone, no long speech, just a whisper. He lived beyond reach of greed, of noise, of what they preach. Yeah, I'm just a cowboy, and I wouldn't change a thing. Just a cowboy with a creaky old truck and a dog named Blue, riding slow home. No drums, no piano, no piano. After 60 horses, I reckon it's time to go. The doctor says my back won't bend, and my knees scream every time I mend. I sold the tractor this morning to young Billy Joe and said take care of her, she's got soul. But before I leave, I had to say to you, old friend, at the end of the day, dear old dirt, burning out, and you fed my family, carried me through droughts and floods, through joy and pain. You gave your best, and I did the same. I never thanked you, just took in toil, but I loved you, dirt, all the while. Yeah, I loved you like a man loves home, even when I was broke and all alone. I buried my dog beneath a sycamore tree, and my first corn crop near the old creek. You held my tears when Mama died, soaked them right up, never denied. I kissed your soil when my boy was born, and whispered, grow strong like the fields at dawn. Now my hands are weak, my sight is thin, but I still feel you deep within. Dear old dirt, brown and true, you fed my family, carried me through droughts and floods, through joy and pain. You gave your best, and I did the same. I never thanked you, just took in toil, but I loved you, dirt, all the while. Yeah, I loved you like a man loves grace. You held my life in every trace. They'll pave you one day, I know it's true, turn you to parking, sell you to new. But when the wind blows through that empty lot, I hope it carries what I cannot. A whisper soft from an old man's soul, that dirt was holy, made him whole. Dear old dirt, rest in peace. You gave a poor man a life of ease, not in gold, but in bread and pride, in honest sweat and arms open wide. So when I go and my bones lie low, lay me back where the wild grass grows, and let me turn to dust like I belong back to you, my old dirt, where I'm from. Dear old dirt,
Thank you for everything.
He remembers back-breaking workers pull on my boots and alarms call. He remembers back-breaking insurance that on my west on the walls that blows. They remember back-breaking office and blue, but they'll get as many as and be. We didn't have much, but we had honest days, and the sun bore down on our hard-earned ways. But the cotton can stop growing when the world moves gone. We run feel like there's that good too soon. But man, could there even strike right and any boy once heard her red soul into a part night. Now the winter comes by burst through weeds and stone. I still hear the rustle when the cotton stopped growing. We'd gather at dusk when the work was done, share a dip of tobacco and talk of the sun. Old man Jenkins would play his beat-up guitar, and we'd sing old songs beneath one bright star. The kids all left for the city's bright light, said, "Pa, this land won't feed us right." I didn't blame 'em, just nodded my head while the tears in my eyes stayed warm and red. Yeah, the cotton stopped growing when the times turned cold, when the rich got richer and the poor got sold. No more bales stacked high in the harvest moon, just silence and weeds in a long gone tune. And the house stands empty, the well's running low. I still feel the ache when the cotton stopped growing. I reckon progress has its place and name, but it don't know my daddy's first and last name. It don't know the sweat, the prayers in the road, the pride in a harvest no one else would know. Now the cotton stopped growing, and so
just a shadow on the porch as the years drift by. But if heaven's a place with a fence and a plow, I'll be back in the field with my face to the vow. And the Lord will say, son, you kept on sowing when the cotton stopped growing. But my heart kept growing when the cotton stopped growing. I stayed, I stayed.
She moved in quiet after he passed. 3 years gone, snow on the grass. I saw her struggle with the gate one morn, so I fixed the latch, didn't say much, just stayed till it was morn. She brought me soup when I had that cold. No words, just set it by the old wood stove, then left with a nod and a smile. But that small act made my heart stay a while. We ain't rushing, we ain't trying to hide, just two souls healing side by side. She brings me pie, cut her wood, talk about nothing like the weather or food. But in the silence, something true is growing slow, like morning dew, not like fire, not like flame, but like a quiet, steady rain, one step at a time, one step at a time. We sit some nights on her porch swing, watch the fireflies dance and sing. She hums a hymn, I tap my boot, and I forget I ever lost my route. Her boy lives far, mine moved away, but we've got now, and that's okay. She said love don't come just once, you know. Sometimes it waits for the right tomorrow. We ain't rushing, we ain't scared to stay, just taking love one day at a day. She calls me neighbor, I call her Jean, but the way she looks at me says more than a name. And if we hold hands when the stars climb high, it's
It's just goodbye to loneliness, to the years we lost. We're counting gains, not the cost, one step at a time, one step at a time. They said you're too old to start again, but love don't care about when. It grows in silence, in shared routine, in coffee, in chores, and what love means. We ain't rushing, we ain't pretend, just two hearts that can mend. And if we walk down that dusty lane, hand in hand, through joy and pain, let the world talk, let time just fly. We're not in a hurry, we're just alive. One step, one step at a time, one step at a time. With you, Gene. With you.
We're 16s, you're new in town. Hair like honey, feet not touching the ground. You didn't know dirt roads or the sound of a crow, but you smiled at the rooster like loved him. I showed you the creek, the barn, the sky, and you taught me to read poems I never knew why. Then one June night, beneath the old tree, you said, stay with me, and you gave me your knee. Swung on that rope, slow and low, swore we'd love through rain or snow. You said no matter where you go, I'll be right here when the blossom blows.
No rain,
time could stop, I'd make it be. Right there under the apple tree, they sent me off in '62. Said, son, come back if you come back soon. I wrote you every week till the mail ran thin, and the war stole the days and the silence came in.
came home slow with a limp and a scar. Knocked on your door, but you weren't where you are.
The neighbor said she waited years, then moved to the city, dried her tears. So I swung on that rope all alone, whispered your name to the wind and stone. You said you'd wait beneath the bloom, but the world took you and left me in gloom.
Still I believe in your promise to me.
Right there under the apple tree. 40 years past, I was gray and slow when a letter came with your handwriting, though.
You wrote I never married, never could see
Another man who looked like thee. I kept your letters, your photo, your name, and I came back today to the same old lane. So we swung on that rope slow and low, two old hearts beating just like before. You said I waited all my life through, and I held you close like I promised to.
No need for words, no need to be
anywhere else, just you and me. Back where it started, wild and free, right here under the apple tree. Under the apple tree, where love began and never left, just waited. I lost my brother in '93. Truck flipped in Iowa, never came home free. Now I say his name at every state line. Waylon, I'm passing through, you're still on my mind. I carry his photo on the dash real clean, and a Bible beside it, well worn and thin. When the storm gets loud and the tires hum low, I feel him right here, like he's driving me home. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, talking to ghosts and a sky so divine. No boss, no lease, just the road and me, and the stars up above keeping time with my speed. I may be old and my bones feel the cold, but I'd freeze out here before living in gold. So if you hear me late, just a whisper, this is Luke. I'm not lost, darling, I'm exactly where I look. They say retire, boy, take it slow, but stillness hurts more than the snow. The road's my church, the wheel's my prayer, and freedom's the only home I can bear. Yeah, I'm just a voice on the CB line, but I've lived more than most in this old rig of mine. When I'm gone, just let the engine run and play Hank on the tape till the rising sun. And if you're out there riding through the blue, say long haul Luke, I saw your light and I knew. Breaker, breaker, this is long haul Luke, signing off with love and clear skies over you.
We didn't go to no city hall, didn't wear white, didn't spend it all. Just two old souls in Sunday best, with shaky hands and a heart still blessed. The kids brought chairs from every home, laid 'em in rows round the apple stone. Sarah played I'll Fly Away on the porch piano, and the wind carried every word like a halo. So we said I do right here in the backyard, under the oak where the sunlight's so scarred by time and seasons, by love and by loss, but still strong enough to hold us across. No judge, no crowd, just the ones we hold dear, with a pie on the table and a prayer in the air. And if heaven looked down, I know what it said: they've earned this joy after all that they've bled. Billy read the words from Mama's old book, voice cracked once like he couldn't look, but he smiled through, said, Dad, it's right, she's been your light since the stars took Mom from sight. Jean wore wildflowers in her hair, gray as the dawn, but radiant there. She said, I ain't young, but I'm yours tonight, and every morning for as long as life. So we said, I do, right here in the backyard. No need for rings on a hand so scarred. Just love that waited, love that stayed through every storm that time had made. The neighbors clapped, the fiddle played slow, and the crickets sang like they knew, you know, that some loves don't start with a spark or a flame. They just rise again and stay the same. We don't need years, just one more spring, one more harvest, one more thing to grow old slow, hand in hand, on this good earth and this holy land. So we said, I do, right here in the backyard. No need for show, no need for guard, just grace and grit and a love that grew like corn in July, strong and true. Now the lanterns glow, the stars come out, and we dance barefoot without a doubt. And if we're slow, well, that's just fine. We've got the rest of forever, one step at a time, right here in the backyard with Eugene, with all of you. Thank you for being here. Monday morning, she's out in the mud, chasing chickens, fixing the plow with blood on her hands from the thorn and the wire. But she laughs like it's part of the choir. She milks the cow, feeds the hog, sings to the corn like it knows the gods. Then Friday comes, she washes her face, puts on her dress, and I see my place. 'Cause she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a top and break the roots. Fiddle screams, the floor starts to shake, and the whole room says that's a one fine make. She don't need a ballroom, a chandelier, just a beat, a grin, and a man who's sincere. And me holding on, trying not to fall. Every time she dances, she owns it all. First time in her tractor shed, rain pouring down, not a soul in sight, dead. I said, no music. She said, we got rain. So we waltzed to the thunder, no shame, no pain. Now 50 years gone and her hair's turned gray, but she kicks off her shoes and says, let's have a day. And when that old fiddle starts to cry, she's 16 again, and so am I. So she can two-step in rubber boots, spin like a whirlwind, little screams, the neighbors all shout. She's still got it, no doubt, no doubt. She don't need a stage, she don't need a crown, just a man who loves her and this little town. And when the band plays and the stars come out, she owns the floor without a doubt. They say love fades, well they ain't seen my girl in that dress dancing wild and keen. She's my heart, my laugh, my rhyme. The best thing I ever did was marry that wife. Yeah, she can two-step in rubber boots, kick up the dust and make the room salute. Fiddle's on fire, the bass is low, and she's dancing like she don't know that she's old, that she's tired, that time's run fast. She's just my girl in that moment in class. She can two-step in rubber boots. Lord, I love that woman. Yee-haw. Play it again, fiddle boy. I was 17, grease on my hands, fixing my daddy's truck on a Friday night stand. Then she walked in a blue gingham dress, hair like honey, I could hardly confess. She said, "Can I ride?" I said, "Only if you stay." We drove down the gravel where the fireflies play, radio crackling a Hank Williams tune, and I fell in love beneath that June moon. Oh, I was sweet on that girl from Cotton Bend, with a smile that could heal and a heart without end. We two-stepped barefoot on the old wooden floor, laughed at the preacher knocking on the door. No diamond ring, no big wedding band, just me and that girl. And the Lord understands. We'd meet at the diner, share one piece of pie, talk about babies and where we might buy a little white house by the red barn lane, with a porch swing creaking in the sweet summer rain. Her daddy said, "Boy, you got